Welcome to the first episode of Save the Human Mind, the video podcast dedicated to exploring and safeguarding our most valuable treasure, the human mind. In this episode, we delve into a controversial case that makes us question the influence of the media in mental manipulation. This story, which has shaken the world of entertainment, raises profound questions about truth and responsibility. Nights in Tafía, an acclaimed Spanish TV series, has captured the public's attention and has been awarded prizes, receiving recognition at the Cannes Festival and other international festivals. However, this series, which claims to be based on real events, mixes false and inaccurate information, generating concerns about mental manipulation through distorted narratives. How can such a renowned series stray so far from the truth and depart from reality? Gabriel Capitan, a retired agent from the National Intelligence Center, CNI, has conducted an exhaustive investigation, interviewing key witnesses, historians from Fuerteventura, and criminal law experts. The evidence strongly refutes the events presented in the series, such as the alleged crimes against homosexuals. This discovery forces us to reflect. How is it possible that a series not only ignores real facts but also narrates stories that could deviate from reality? Nights in Tafía portrays the Tafía Penitentiary Agricultural Colony as a place of unimaginable horrors against homosexuals, suggesting in this series and in the Spanish media that it was a concentration camp for this community. However, official historical information tells us that only 6% of the prisoners during the 12 years of the colony's activity were homosexuals, thus challenging the message conveyed by the series and the media. The reality was that all prisoners were convicts sentenced for common crimes, and among them some were homosexuals. This means that the homosexuals present had already been sentenced for other crimes. It is puzzling and questionable why the media persists in promoting a dramatic narrative similar to the television series, distorting reality. They report that the living conditions of the prisoners were atrocious, inhumane, and unbearable, including forced labor, an extremely severe disciplinary regime, constant physical assaults, and poor nutrition. However, this contrasts sharply with several testimonies from neighbors indicating that the inmates participated in village activities, even playing on the same football team as the officials and other village residents. This discrepancy between media representation and reality raises serious doubts about the motivations behind the perpetuation of such fictitious narratives. Furthermore, the interview with the leading expert on homosexual repression, Dr. Guillermo Portilla, a specialist in criminal law, reveals that there are no complaints or convictions against the civilian officials who worked at the Tafía Penitentiary Agricultural Colony, as no crimes committed by these against the colony's prisoners were recorded. The revelation of these discrepancies leads us to question fundamental aspects. How could the scriptwriters and directors of Nights in Tafía ignore reality or, worse still, have deliberately created a distorted narrative? Is it negligence or a premeditated intention? If we consider that the story was told in good faith, how is it possible that adequate research was not conducted? Should we reward negligence? Moreover, this case raises questions about the responsibility of those who award prizes. Should they conduct rigorous investigations before awarding a work, instead of doing so without an informed basis? Is it preferable to promote ideals over the truth? But the most concerning are the implications of mental manipulation through entertainment. What is the impact on society of the distorted narration of historical events? How do these stories affect our collective memory and perception of the past? The crucial dilemma is the danger of rewriting history with fictitious events. How many times have we accepted historical facts represented in movies and series as true without knowing they never happened? This case makes us reflect on the vulnerability of our minds and the responsibility of those who have the power to influence our beliefs. Now a question arises. If the media and institutions continue to maintain a false narrative about a place, can we speak of mental manipulation towards its inhabitants? Yes, if the media and institutions continue to consciously promote a false narrative about a place, this can be considered a form of mental manipulation towards the inhabitants of that community. This manipulation can occur in several ways. Modification of reality. Perception. By maintaining a false narrative, the media and institutions can alter the perception that inhabitants have of their history, culture, and identity, influencing the way they see themselves and their environment. Control of information. Through the selective dissemination of false or misleading information, institutions can try to control or influence public opinion, limiting access to accurate and diverse information. Creation of a false consensus. The constant repetition of a false narrative can lead to a deceptive consensus within the community, where people begin to believe or accept the false narrative as truth due to its ubiquity. Influence on behavior and decisions. The manipulation of information can also influence the behavior and decisions of inhabitants, leading to choices based on a distorted understanding of reality. Erosion of trust in institutions. In the long term, if it is discovered that institutions have intentionally promoted false information, this can lead to a loss of trust in the media and authorities, damaging the social fabric and community cohesion. Impact on collective memory and education. The manipulation of information can have a lasting impact on collective memory, influencing the transmission of history and culture to future generations in a distorted manner. It is important that media and institutions operate with integrity and responsibility, ensuring they provide accurate and truthful information. Transparency and respect for the truth are fundamental to maintaining a healthy and informed society. In this first introductory video, we have just scratched the surface of a deep and complex topic. We have introduced the problem of mental manipulation through the media and piqued your curiosity. In the upcoming videos, we will delve deeper, examining in detail the issues and implications that arise from this fascinating case. We prepare to explore the roots of mental manipulation in entertainment and discover how we can protect ourselves from such influences. It is only the beginning of our journey to save the human mind and ensure that truth and clarity are the basis of our understanding of the world. Thank you for being with us today, and prepare to join us in the upcoming videos of Save the Human Mind, where we will delve even deeper into these important issues.